Hey foodies, welcome to CookingShooking. Today we are going to make a chocolate cake. It is very easy guys, and the best part is it is very soft, a little bit spongy and uses only 3 ingredients. So what are we waiting for? Let's begin. Here I have all the 3 ingredients required for our biscuit cake. It is bourbon biscuits, ENO and some milk. If you ask me why I am using bourbon biscuits, that is because it has some added sugar on top and it has some cream inside as well. Cream is basically more sugar and some fat. So we won't have to add any oil or extra sugar in this recipe. Now let's begin. Now we will preheat the cooker. For preheating the cooker, here I am using a idli cooker in high heat. I will add a little bit of water to this. Yes, you heard that right. We are not using salt but water for this recipe. After adding the water, we will add a wire stand or a ring cutter or anything that will increase the height from the water. Here I have this heart ring cutter because this recipe is really delicious. Now I will cover the idli cooker and let it heat for about 10 minutes. Meanwhile, let's prepare the batter. For making the batter, here I have a mixer jar. In this mixer jar, I will add 2 packets of bourbon biscuits. This is basically 240 grams of biscuits in total. For this recipe, you can use anywhere between 200 to 300 grams of biscuits. Now we will cover the blender and make a fine powder out of this. That looks great. Now we will add it to a mixing bowl. Now to this bowl of biscuit powder, we will add the milk. If you don't want to use milk, you can also use water. Here I am adding about half a cup of milk at first and we will give it a good mix. After mixing the half cup of milk, we will add another half cup of milk. So in total about 1 cup of milk. Now mix the milk really well. The cake batter looks absolutely chocolatey and it is in perfect consistency. Now we will keep it aside and prepare the cake tin. So here I am using a small 5-inch cake tin. I will add about 1 teaspoon of oil to this and spread it around. You can use any cake tin that you have or any utensil. After applying the oil to the cake tin, it is ready. Now we will add some ENO to the cake batter. Here I am using 1 packet of ENO, which is basically 1 teaspoon of ENO, and we will give it a good mix. Remember to stir it in only one direction. You can also use baking powder and baking soda, but if you add that, you will also have to add vinegar or lemon juice. Using ENO is much more easier. The cake batter looks absolutely fluffy and delicious. Now I will add it to the cake tin. After adding to the cake tin, I feel like adding some nuts to it. So here I am adding some cashew nuts and almonds and raisins. You can use any nuts that you like. You can also add some chocolate chips if you want to. Anyways, it is totally optional. Perfect. Now it's time to steam the cake, so I am placing the cake tin inside the idli cooker. We will cover the cooker and cook the cake in low heat for about 25 minutes. Alternatively, you can also bake the cake in an oven at 180 degrees centigrade for about 25 minutes. So after about 25 minutes, I will turn off the heat and open the cooker. There are a few cracks because my flame was high. Please don't make that mistake, but anyways, it doesn't affect the taste. Now I will take the cake out and we will wait for it to cool down completely. The cake already looks very soft. After the cake has cooled completely, we will use a knife to clear the edges and take the cake out. Time to slice and serve. The cake is very soft and a little bit spongy. In total, it's a melt in mouth experience. Doesn't that look delicious? Surprisingly, there is a very little evidence of that biscuit, as in the flavor of the chocolate cake is very similar to a normal chocolate cake. So do try it, I'm sure you will love it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope to see you in my next one. Until next time, make sure to click the like button and share this video with your friends. Do remember to subscribe to CookingShooking for more food fun. Bye for now. Happy cooking.